If your bank account makes you anxious every time you check it, watch this entire video. Because 12 months ago, I was exactly where you are. The simple act of opening my banking app would cause my chest to tighten, a familiar knot of dread twisting in my stomach. I felt exhausted by the constant worry, trapped in a cycle of just about getting by month after month. The overdraft felt less like a safety net and more like a permanent feature of my financial life. I was convinced that the only possible solution was a much bigger salary, a better job, some stroke of luck that felt miles away. It was a tiring, demoralizing place to be. Then, out of sheer desperation, I decided to try something different. Instead of looking for one giant leap, I broke the problem down into 5 small, manageable things. These were not radical changes or a sudden windfall of cash. They were simple, practical actions anyone could take. The power was not in any single step, but in doing them all together, consistently. It was this system that changed everything for me. In just 1 year, I went from permanently in my overdraft to having saved £10,000. I want to share exactly how I did it. I'll lay it out in plain English, like a friend, no jargon, no hype. Let's get started on the first one, which is arguably the most important. The very first non-negotiable step I took was to stop spending money I had not yet earned. I had to face my reliance on credit. I used a credit card for groceries when my account was empty. I used Buy Now, Pay Later services, Klarna and ClearPay. It felt normal, but it was trapping me. My first action, put a stop to it. I didn't cancel the card, I took it out of my wallet and put it in a drawer. I froze or closed my BNPL accounts. The first few weeks were uncomfortable. I had to say no to impulse purchases, daily coffee, the takeaway after a long day, the little treat from Amazon. Over time, calm replaced anxiety. You can do this right now. List every way you borrow to live. Store cards, payment apps. Choose one to freeze this week. Stopping day-to-day credit changes your decision-making. You start to see how small purchases add up. This shift is empowerment, taking control from lenders. Press pause on non-essential borrowing to create breathing space. This is your line in the sand. You may have heard of the classic 50-30-20 rule. 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to savings and debt. In practice, for many in the UK, it feels completely unrealistic. My essentials were already more than 50%. Rent, council tax, energy, food. So I adapted the rule to fit my reality. I created what I call the UK 60-30-10 rule. 60% to absolute needs, 10% to wants, 30% to savings and debt repayment. On high bill months, I flex to 70-20-10. A flexible framework is a target, not a rule to break. On payday, calculate your take-home first. Create 3 pots: needs, wants, save, debt. Immediately move the amounts. Needs covers direct debits and essentials. Wants is the only money for non-essentials. When it's gone, it's gone. If 60-30-10 is too much, start at 80-10-10. One of the biggest realizations, I was leaving free money on the table. The UK has benefits, grants, and discounts. Many of us don't know or assume we're not eligible. I spent a weekend researching and uncovered hundreds a month. This is not about handouts. It's claiming support you're entitled to. It can be a pay rise without extra hours. Start with your local council and HMRC. Tax-free childcare. The government adds 20% up to $2,000 per child per year. Check council tax. Single person discount of 25% if you live alone. Low income? Apply for council tax reduction. It took me under an hour and saved over $40 a month. Don't dismiss universal credit. Many in low-paid or zero-hours work qualify. Use the official calculator. Be thorough. You may get extra elements for housing costs or children. Energy suppliers have hardship funds. Councils and charities offer welfare schemes for essentials, even rent arrears. I once received a $150 grant one winter. It protected my growing emergency fund. Search for grants with your town name. You'll be surprised what you find. Set aside a weekend. The boost to your budget is worth it. Once spending was controlled and support claimed, I increased my income in a manageable way. No complex business or second job. I needed small, flexible, sustainable. Not to get rich overnight, just one additional stream into savings. I decluttered my home room by room. Old video games, clothes I hadn't worn, books I'd read, gadgets still boxed. A weekend of photos and listings. eBay and Facebook Marketplace. First month, just over $300. Not a fortune, but it covered my food bill and freed salary for savings. Next, retail arbitrage. Simpler than it sounds. Buy discounted high street items and sell on Amazon or eBay. I chose small, easy-to-post products. With a bit of scanning and research, I made $100–200 a month for a few hours a week. Or go digital. Short, honest product videos with TikTok or Amazon affiliate links. Be authentic and consistent. Pick one idea and commit for 3 months. Build the habit, not a global empire. The single most effective trick from $0 to $10,000 was automation. Manual saving at month-end failed. There was always something else to spend on, so I took the decision out of my hands. The app moved money for me. Modern UK apps make it easy. Make saving the default, not an afterthought. First, turn on roundups. Monzo, Starling, Chase UK all have versions. Each purchase rounds up, pennies sweep into a pot. It adds up fast, $40–50 a month for me. Second, a standing order on payday into savings. I started at 50 tons, then 100 tons. It happens before I notice. Automatic is key. Give savings a purpose with named pots. Watching progress motivates you. Saving becomes a rewarding game. When I was 100 tons away, I hustled to finish it. Lock pots to stop dipping into them. These 5 steps worked as a system, not in isolation. Step 1. Stopped my debt growing and gave me headspace. Step 2 and Step 5 kicked in on payday. Pots divided, automation on. Then Step 3 and Step 4. Claim support, add a small side income. Every extra pound went straight to savings. Weekly check-ins, no perfection needed, just consistency. 9 months, 3-month emergency fund. 1 year, over $10,000. You don't need to earn more money right now, you need a better system. Start today, not Monday. Pick one, turn on roundups, put your credit card in a drawer, or check your council site for discounts. Do it this week. Small actions build momentum. In a year, you'll be amazed. Subscribe for weekly UK money tips that actually work. And comment below, which step are you starting with? You can do this. I know you can, because I did.